Sergeant Marcus Torres kept his helmet sealed and his bio readings masked as he stood in formation with the 47th Galactic Infantry. To his alien squad mates, he was just another Terran colonial, one of the countless humanoid species that had joined the collective's military forces. His forged identification listed him as originating from Kepler 442b, a backwater world known for producing unremarkable but reliable soldiers. What they didn't know was that Marcus was the last thing the galaxy expected to find in their ranks, an actual human from Earth. The briefing hologram flickered to life, displaying the mission parameters. Captain Vextar, a towering reptilian with scales that shifted color with his mood, addressed the mixed-species unit with barely concealed disdain. Intelligence indicates the rebel stronghold is defended by primitive projectile weapons and basic energy shields, he hissed. Standard suppression protocols should suffice. We expect minimal resistance from these savages. Marcus bit back a smile behind his visor. The savages were human colonists who had refused to join the Galactic Collective, and if there was one thing the galaxy consistently underestimated, it was human ingenuity when cornered. The assault began at dawn on the colony world of New Montana. The collective forces advanced in perfect formation, their superior technology and overwhelming numbers making victory seem inevitable. Marcus moved with his squad, playing the part of an average foot soldier while carefully observing his alien comrades' tactics. The first surprise came when the colonists' primitive projectile weapons turned out to be magnetically accelerated tungsten rods that punched through the aliens' energy shields like paper. The second surprise was when their basic defensive positions revealed themselves to be interconnected tunnel systems that allowed the humans to strike from impossible angles. How are they anticipating our movements? Vextar snarled into the comm as his carefully planned assault devolved into chaos. Our tactical algorithms account for every known military doctrine. Marcus ducked as a human sniper's bullet whistled past, close enough that he could read the engraved message. From Earth, with love. He had to admire the colonist's style, even as he prepared to do something that would blow his cover entirely. When a human child ran into the crossfire, separated from her family in the chaos, Marcus didn't hesitate. He broke formation, sprinting across open ground with a speed and agility that made his alien squad mates freeze in shock. Plasma bolts sizzled around him as he scooped up the girl, but he moved with the fluid grace of a species evolved to outrun predators on a death world. Torres! Vextar's voice crackled through the comm. What are you doing? No Kepler colonial moves like that. But Marcus was already adapting his tactics in ways that made the alien military doctrine look like a children's game. He used the environment with instinctive cunning, turning debris into weapons, finding cover where none should exist, and reading the battlefield with predatory awareness that evolution had burned into human DNA. The turning point came when Marcus began calling out the human defenders' positions, not to target them, but to coordinate a temporary ceasefire. His voice, speaking in perfect Earth English, carried across the battlefield like a beacon. Colonists of New Montana, he broadcast on all frequencies, removing his helmet to reveal his unmistakably human features. This is Sergeant Marcus Torres, formerly of the 3rd Terran Marines, currently embedded with collective forces. I'm here to offer you terms for surrender that will keep you alive and free. The silence that followed was deafening. Vextar's scales had turned a sickly yellow, the reptilian equivalent of complete shock. Impossible, the captain whispered. Earth was declared a dead world centuries ago. Humans are extinct. Marcus grinned, showing teeth that had evolved to tear meat on a planet where everything wanted to kill you. Reports of our extinction were greatly exaggerated. As the colonists emerged to negotiate and his alien squad mates stared in disbelief, Marcus realized that humanity's greatest weapon had always been the galaxy's tendency to underestimate them. They thought he was just another soldier. They had no idea what they were really dealing with.